Okay, so we're back for another edition of the Sports Block, and tonight we have a good game with the Holly Springs Hawks coming in to face the Lady Mustangs at Middle Creek. And like I said, it really should be an exciting game. A lot of good talent coming out of both of these schools. So, Bryce, what do you think?
Yeah, I think this should be a really big game for both teams. I mean, it's a big conference game, really an early challenge for both teams. We should be in for a really great game here.
Yeah, so senior Charisma Lynn being introduced, she's been a really big part to this team in the last few years. So, Sean, what do you think that Middle Creek needs to do in order to win tonight?
Well, I think just integrity and passion for the game is very important. And what do you think, Griff?
Well, I think Middle Creek, if they just stay focused, stay calm throughout the whole game, no matter if they go up, go down, like a lot of coaches normally say, never get too high, never get too low, no matter what the circumstances are. So if everyone just keeps their head tonight, we should be fine.
I agree.
Yeah, and I mean, if you keep the leads close, I mean, that's anyone's game. You just gotta, if you have mistakes, you gotta limit the damage.
So for the starting lineups tonight for Holly Springs, it's going to be number 3, Jada Gamble. She's a sophomore. Number 4, Kiana Carter. Number 30, that is Taylor Steffens. And for tip-off, I believe that's number 15, Layla Harris. And in the backcourt, number 33, who is Kaylee Boyce.
Yep, and your starting Mustangs, Casey Beam, number 10, Shay Williams, number 44, Maya Tillett, number 5, Carissa Lynn, and number 33, Sarah Zacharias.
So the Hawks coming in with an early foul committed, but so correction, that's number 5, Charisma Lynn. But nevertheless, there will be a foul against the Hawks. So that is actually, I believe there is a foul against Middle Creek. So two early fouls taken by both teams. As number 3, Gamble will take out the ball, and Carter will bring up the court.
Yeah, both teams good scorers, so we should be in for a decently high-scoring game.
Number 15, Harris, putting up the ball up for the layup and the first 2 points of the game. As Lynn tries to direct the offense, but the ball will be stolen by number 30, Steffens, but eventually it will be handled by Middle Creek, but passed out of bounds. So it'll stay with the Hawks.
Yeah, good steal early there. Turnovers are also a big thing. You really want to limit them, and Middle Creek will be looking to do that and fix that up.
So number 4, Carter with the ball, passes to 15, that is Harris. Okay. She misses her shot, and 33. Boyce gets the shot up, but it would miss. Rebounded by Zacharias. Tried to pass to Lynn. Lynn can't handle, and it'll be going the Hawks' way, even though it appeared from up here to have been tipped off Carter, but
yeah,
they're calling tip off Lynn. So
Holly Springs pressuring them in the back court. Middle Creek, sure they'll stir it up there, but just a little bit of miscommunication there.
So nice layup there by number 30, that is Steffens.
Yeah, great job there by Steffens. Been working the ball very well.
Ooh, good defense.
Ball deflected out of bounds by Carter. And Middle Creek's really had a tough time bringing the ball up the court so far, just even to get their offense initiated before even getting a shot up. So it's really hard to win that way. So Zacharias with the ball. Passes out. And eventually brought in by Williams, but Williams will airball the shot from the corner.
Well, good trap there, but can't get anything out of it.
So Gamble bringing the ball up the court, putting a move on Lynn. Now Steffens with the ball. as she's trying to set up the offense. So Boyce with the high screen, and the missed deep three by Steffens, and it'll be controlled by Middle Creek, controlled by Charisma Lynn. And it goes right through the hands of Zacharias. Good intentions, but ended up poorly. So the Mustangs coming out to a really rough start. As Coach Harden will be taking the first time out of the game. And this has been the Sports Block, and we'll be right back. So now we're back. Middle Creek down 4-0 as the Hawks will retain the ball. So Middle Creek really struggling so far, and really just needs to get their offense started before they can think about defense.
Yeah, haven't even gotten the ball out of the backcourt too well here. Lynn did a great job of beating the press on that last time, but mishandled pass there.
So Talia Steffens will control the ball. Steffens, a sophomore, pass it to the corner to Gamble. Gamble with the bad pass, stolen by Williams. Williams passes to Lynn, and Lynn makes a great pass inside, but it will be missed. And now controlled by Gamble again.
You could tell Lynn's a huge part of this team, a big part of the offense, creating some good plays early.
Yeah, great play there as Gamble put a move on the Mustangs and finished by Kaylee Boyce, her first points of the night.
Good press here. Middle Creek really struggling to beat this press that they're putting on in the backcourt.
So what looked like a good block will be called a foul on Charisma Lynn, her first foul of the game. So Middle Creek really just having a rough time getting anything started, as the size of this Holly Springs team looking like this really getting to them, especially in this backcourt defense.
Yeah, we've seen 3 turnovers already, and a lot of that's caused by height, really just taking away passes, can't throw it over them.
So Harris missing her first free throw attempt, but will get another shot.
See how she does.
So she will go 0 for 2 from the line, and it'll be rebounded by Tillett and kicked out to Williams. And Williams going right past Carter, but makes a poor pass, and it's stolen by Gamble.
Yeah, just not under control there. Middle Creek's got to look to shore up their possessions here, moving forward.
The high screen by Boyce, looking like that's what she wanted to do, but eventually steps back to the isolation on Lynn. But corner 3 will be taken and missed, but the ball will be sent back Middle Creek's way. So hopefully Middle Creek can get some points on the board on this possession, as it's been really tough. Like we've mentioned a few times already, that they really have just had a tough time getting the ball even up the court. Nevertheless, even thinking about scoring.
Yeah, and we're gonna see looks to be a foul here.
So, yeah, Talia Steffens with the foul. Third foul committed against the Hawks.
Yeah, Middle Creek gotta get a good possession in here. One of your first possessions here. Gotta use it well.
So Cassie Beam putting up the 8-foot jumper, but she will be fouled in the process, so she'll go to the line for 2.
Great idea there. They tried to double her up, and she just split the double team right to the basket. And a great job there by Cassie Beam.
Yeah, that was some great offense right there.
So Middle Creek getting its first points of the night with Beam's free throw attempt, and she'll have another shot. So they'll try to shorten this gap before it gets a little too out of control.
Yeah, and what should be a close game, free throws are going to be really important for both sides.
Correct, yeah. So Carter will bring the ball up the court. As you see, no press from Middle Creek, as they kind of have they're back on their heels right now. So pass inside, but she will be doubled. She is in number 33, Kaylee Boyce. But Carter will be teed up by Beam. And now back inside to Boyce, who will miss the layup attempt. And Zacharias will haul the rebound in. Pass to Lynn, who brings it right up the court, but will miss the layup. But that'll be passed right back to Beam, but she will miss a layup.
Oh.
So a few missed layup attempts already.
They're going to call a travel there. Ball hold with Middle Creek.
So we're gonna send this down to John, our sideline reporter. What's up, John?
Great start for the Hawks, including steals on the Middle Creek offense, good ball handling and passing. Middle Creek not too hot of a start for them. They're struggling offensively and defensively. Passing, shooting, dribbling, and guarding the opponent, as well as losing the ball multiple times. Only the first quarter here at Middle Creek. Hopes are high that this will soon change. This is John Krevich by the sideline. Back to you guys up there.
Thanks, John. That's an interesting play back there. Middle Creek defense holding the ball up well and looking to get a shot here.
Beam missing her first three-point shot of the night. And it'll be brought up the court by the Hawks, but stolen by Williams. And she will be slung to the ground. So that will be a foul against the Hawks, against Layla Harris specifically.
It's a normal foul, but big fall there. Looked very aggressive, and you can tell that both teams are really going at it here, looking for points.
So they will change that to a jump ball situation, but it'll still stay with the Mustangs.
I think that helps. I mean, they don't have the press on now, so you can get it up the court easily and look to get a valuable possession here. Cut the lead down to 2 maybe.
Williams faking her three-point attempt, driving inside for the layup with the right hand, and it'll be missed.
A great move down the baseline. They just couldn't finish it, but Middle Creek's looking good. They've got some good opportunities, some good playmaking.
Yeah, for sure. So Carter driving the ball inside and missing her layup attempt, but will regain possession as Lynn will be fighting for the ball, and that will be called a jump ball. As just moments ago, the jump ball was awarded to the Mustangs, but now will be given to the Hawks. So the possession arrow will be flipped once again. So Carter, the inbounder, looks for Boyce, gets it to Boyce, and she will get her second basket of the night.
Yeah, an easy layup. You could tell number 33, Zacharias, was not happy with that defending there. Just gave him an easy layup right there. As we see another Middle Creek turnover. And they just need to relax, just play how they play, and I think the game will be back on track for them.
Middle Creek really not looking prepared for this press at all, as they only have 2 points with the first quarter winding down. So Boyce taking a jump shot and missed, but it'll be rebounded, put back up for 2 by Layla Harris, the 6-foot senior.
Yeah, I think an adjustment going into the second half, or the second quarter for the Mustangs is going to be shoring up the rebounds. Holly Springs is getting a lot of second opportunities, and they're going to look to change that.
So after the missed jump shot, Carter brings the ball to the court, makes a move on Lynn, and we'll draw the foul call before. Actually, she will be called for a travel.
Yeah.
So the Middle Creek Mustangs will get the ball back. Still down 10-2 with 1:56 left in the first. Just really just a tough time. Sean, what do you think about this?
Well, I think Middle Creek is starting to show their stars right now. Their offense is doing pretty well. What do you think?
Yeah, so I think that if Middle Creek really, if they want a chance to win this game, they definitely have to score more and do better under the press.
Yes.
As their defense not being so bad, but really their offense not being able to get into the game at all is really hurting them right now at this point.
Yeah, just not handling the ball like they should. And I'm sure they'll settle in, and as they figure out the flow of the game, and should see a more competitive second quarter.
So the rebound by Zacharias will eventually get a foul drawn. So Middle Creek getting a chance at offense again.
Yeah, I mean, if they can beat the press, they're getting good looks, but you gotta beat that press, and that's been a big problem early for Middle Creek.
So number 21, Majesty Richardson, will be subbed in for number 3, Gamble. The first person taken out of the starting lineup so far this game. So the ball will be moved around a little bit here as Lynn thinks about the three-point shot, but eventually gives it up under to Tillett. Now back to Lynn. Lynn with the pull-up midi from 13, and that'll be missed.
That's a good try. Had a nice look in the middle of court there.
Yeah, not a bad shot at all, but definitely not Lynn's best night, as she's been one of the best players for this program in a while. Being the niece of John Wall, you expect that a lot out of her, and I'm sure everyone does here, which I mean, they do. But I'm sure she'll pick it up in the second half. But first points of the night for Richardson coming off the bench.
You could tell Lynn's just a great playmaker. She's really handling the offense well. It's giving them good chances. It's just they have not been able to convert them.
So pass up Lynn, and she will drive inside and look for two, but it'll be missed, and she'll get another opportunity, but that'll be missed as well. So it'll go back to the Hawks' way as they almost lose the ball out of bounds, but Carter will retain possession, make a good move on Tillett, and Tillett with the rebound.
Lynn's open down the court on a fast break.
Oh, so Lynn missing once again. Tillett gets the rebound and puts it back up. So before we go to commercial break, we have some Thoroughbred sponsors. The Butcher's Market, the go-to butcher shop in the Triangle for premium meats and specialty grocery. Fritz Orthodontics, offering outstanding orthodontic care for the entire family. The Removal Company, can haul your junk and debris, anything, anywhere, anytime. So right now, Middle Creek is down 12-4, and this has been the Sports Block. We'll be right back. So we're back for the second quarter of action here as Holly Springs will be taking out the ball. Holly Springs up 12-4 right now, and not looking great for the Mustangs, but their defense is overshadowing their offense for sure.
Oh, yeah. And Middle Creek will look to change it up. They've definitely got something to beat the press, and they should get some more offensive chances coming this quarter.
So Carter now with the ball.
Good ball moving around.
It'll eventually be passed inside for the soft jumper by Steffens, but it'll stay in control of the Hawks as Middle Creek gets multiple steal attempts, but the jump shot was made by Carter.
You just can't give up those second and third opportunities to score. They're going to score on them. So Middle Creek's got to shore up that rebounding.
So Middle Creek trying to push the press a little bit here as Tillett makes a good move inside, and we'll get two. So Tillett now with 4 points, two of them to end the quarter.
Great move by Tillett, just working her way in there, getting Middle Creek some much-needed points, putting them only down by 8 now.
So Carter swings the ball to number 21. There's Majesty Richardson. She will be making the three. It's for her 5th point of the night. Coming off the bench, I might add. She's done really well for the Hawks tonight.
Oh.
So pass by Zacharias will be eventually made to Tillett, and one foul. So Tillett will go to the line for a free throw, and the bucket will count. Great effort there by the Mustangs as they've obviously shown improvement in breaking this press. So that's a shout out to Coach Harden for coaching them.
Oh yeah,
as they came in a little, what looked like a little being unprepared, but now cleaning up their act a little bit.
Yeah, Middle Creek has made some great passes so far.
So Middle Creek getting the rebound off the M1, and Beam with the 3-point attempt. That will be off the back iron and rebounded.
Yeah, Tillett's been in great positioning all game, though. She's been getting in good positions to score, and you saw it on that last play where they got the 2 and a foul. Just in a great place at the right time.
So Carter, the main playmaker for this Hawks team, continues to move the ball around. Now controlled by Majesty, back to Carter.
Beautiful defense by Leno, shore up the baseline there.
And Middle Creek perfecting this zone defense right now, even though there is Majesty is open, I believe, but Steffens, actually, I believe 15, that is Harris, missing her shot, and it'll be fought for and eventually go Middle Creek's way. So we have a sub here for Tillett, Sakai Richardson, who is a senior and 3-year varsity player.
Yeah, you can tell Coach Harris after that rebounding mess up there. Given those second chance opportunities, he is not happy, and I'm sure he brought that up in the first quarter huddle. trying to make sure they get that rebound and only give them one chance at a bucket.
So Holly Springs getting the ball back for another offensive opportunity. It's been really tough for the Mustangs to even keep the ball, much less score the ball. So Holly Springs really capitalizing off these offensive opportunities. But Lynn with the steal, she's on the fast break and will miss the layup. So Lynn continues to struggle tonight. But Zacharias gets a steal as the ball is going back and forth right now. And it looks like she is making actually a great pass to Beam. And Beam to finish the layup.
Beautiful pass, great awareness there. Cuts the lead down to 7 and puts them in a good spot here. Middle Creek, this defense really putting in some great work tonight.
So Harris with the air ball, but I believe it'll stay with the Hawks as it went off a Mustang.
The one problem with an air ball, I mean, sometimes you aren't anticipating that, and it puts you in a bad spot to rebound.
Exactly, yeah. But that's Talia Steffens with the jump hook.
A great post move there.
So the Hawks back up 9 again, as Zacharias will handle the ball. But Harris with the foul on Zacharias, so that is the 7th foul, which will be called for a 1-on-1 opportunity for Zacharias. Zacharias, a senior in this program, returning varsity player.
Yeah, big free throws coming here. Can cut the lead down to 7. They've been knocking at the door at 7 points now, cutting in at this quarter. These free throws are really big here to keep that lead at a minimum.
Let's see how she does.
So she will miss her first and only free throw.
Yeah, missed the front end of a 1-on-1.
Majesty will bring the ball up the court, as it did look like it went off Zacharias, but she didn't make the attempt to get it back. She thought it might have gone off a Hawk, but the Hawks will retain possession as Carter will be the inbounder. So Carter looking for someone to pass into and will find them. That is number 10, Shania Nurse. So she will go to the line for 2 shots.
Holly Springs really capitalizing on their inbound play here. They're doing really good on that. Getting open looks and some good chances.
Yeah, Holly Springs definitely keeping Middle Creek on their heels, just offensively and defensively. And Middle Creek right now, the only thing they have going for them is their defense, which has been struggling a little bit in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've played the zone as best as you can, but there are always gaps in the zone. And Holly Springs is finding a good job of finding open space.
So Nurse going 1 for 2 on her free throw attempts, and she will also steal the ball off the inbound. It was intended for Lynn. So Nurse ends up with the ball in her hands, which a good pass to Boyce, but can't control the ball. So Lynn will now bring the ball up the court. Good pass to number 4. Number 4, that is Madison Malmfelt.
That was a close call.
Yeah, good look there. And a beautiful pass, but missed. And well rebounded by Lynn, and she puts it on a transition.
Beam on a 2-on-1 opportunity. And can't capitalize as Boyce will get the rebound. Looking to go the other way. So Majesty with the bad pass, and that will result in a turnover. Going back Middle Creek's way.
I think the transition is how Middle Creek should try to play this, because they're doing really well on transition. And getting back on defense has not been a problem at all here for Middle Creek.
Yeah, Bryce, you make a good point. Really just, if they can just control this transition game like they've been doing, then they can definitely keep it within a marginal score. So Beam controlling the ball, pass to Richardson. Richardson trying to post up on Majesty and will get tripped. So that foul call will be made on Majesty.
Appreciate her effort.
Yeah, for sure. So Richardson will be going to the line for 2 now. Actually, I believe it might be a 1-on-1 opportunity, just with the 8th foul of the quarter.
Foul on the court. But a great job there, a great idea, trying to take it to the basket. And, it's a foul call and looks to hit the front end of this 1-on-1.
So Richardson making her first free throw attempt, granting a second shot.
And that cuts the lead to single digits. That's big. You never want to be down double digits.
Yeah.
Not a good look.
So, if Middle Creek can stay within single digits, then they can definitely make this a playable game, a winnable game, I should say. So as Richardson makes both of her free throw attempts, and will close out on the 3-point shooter. That is Majesty. So she's been playing really well tonight.
That's 2 threes. She's been incredible off the bench.
So Lynn taking her jump shot, being blocked. So her tough night continues.
It's a great steal.
And
Great shot.
number 10, Nurse, making a great effort offensively and defensively, as that would be double dribble though. So Holly Springs is getting a lot of energy
Oh, yeah.
and scoring 5 quick points.
Middle Creek not happy with these mistakes, but Lynn has been pressuring them and pressured them into a double dribble there, and it's just a great job of trying to help, doing all she can here.
But like I said, Charisma Lynn having a tough night, which really just means a tough night for the Mustangs in general, as she's the leading scorer this season, as she has been for multiple seasons now. So Majesty inside to Boyce. Boyce with the jump hook, and I believe that would be blocked, so it'll stay with the Hawks.
Good block there. Looked like she had a decent opportunity, but it just shut it down immediately. And they need that. Down by 13 now.
Majesty with another three-point attempt. That would have been her third of the night, but it goes off the back iron. But it'll be rebounded by the Hawks. So Majesty with the ball again.
Yeah, from what we've seen, I don't think you want to give her that much space.
Yeah.
Open right there, and she likes to shoot from the left side.
So Carter trying to avoid getting the backcourt call, but can't avoid. So it'll go back for Middle Creek. Middle Creek's getting dominated on these rebounds, which has been killing them. So
yeah, I'm sure
Middle Creek
Coach Harris
currently
want to
down
talk about that.
25-12. We'll be right back with the sports block.
And welcome back to the Sports Block. We're in the second quarter right now with 3 minutes to go with Holly Springs' 13-point lead.
Yeah, so a few faces coming back into the game. Shea Williams checking back in. But Chris Malin with the ball, as a quick foul will be called against the Hawks. That is Majesty against Zacharias.
Yeah, an off-the-ball foul, which will give Middle Creek another 1-on-1, and that's what can really put him back in this game.
Yeah, one more foul, and that will be the double bonus for the Mustangs, which can really be beneficial. Double bonus meaning getting 2 shots regardless of the result of the first free throw.
Oh, yeah, that's big.
So the first shot we missed, but layup will be put up. And we're going to go down to John, our sideline reporter, for some information. What's up, John?
Though here and there, we have seen Middle Creek improve on their offense and defense. The difference of the score is still greater than 10. What we saw improve for the Mustangs in this quarter can show and tell us a whole nother story after halftime. This is John Kravitz by the sideline. Back to you guys up there.
Thanks, John. That's some great stuff. I mean, there's always the saying, if they can score it in one quarter or one half, why can't you? So I'm sure they'll be looking to do the same.
Carter initiating the offense once again. Actually, I do believe that is Gamble, actually. So Gamble.
Good passing around the perimeter, trying to set up a play here.
Boys inside. And she makes the jump hook. She's been a presence inside all night, getting many easy buckets.
Yeah, you could tell. She wanted to get the ball to her, just knew she had that, that hook.
So Lynn, I believe that's her first points of the night, which is unusual to say in the late second quarter.
Yeah, it's been amazing to watch her play, and she can really score some shots. Like, how did that go in? How did she score that? A really tricky angle there.
Yeah, that was a wonderful layup.
Great bucket.
So Gamble calling her play. The double screen will be made. And pass to the corner. And the ball will be held until Carter will bring it up. Pass to Majesty. Majesty makes a good move inside. And the layup will go in and out. but knocked out of bounds by Zachariah, so it'll stay with the Hawks.
Yeah, you could tell Gamble's really trying to work the offense, you know, have a plan for it and go in. She's also definitely trying to work down low. She inbound pass.
So the Mustangs making a great defensive effort on Kaylee Boyce. As I mentioned, has been a great presence inside for the Hawks, offensively and defensively. So Lynn making shooting the pull-up jumper, which will not be made. Lynn again still struggling, but the Hawks will bring the ball up. Gamble specifically, as she steps back for the jumper and makes the unintentional pass to Carter, but Carter can't convert on the layup, so Lynn will bring the ball up the court and pass it out.
Great move by Lynn, taking 2, leaving them open.
And be missed by Williams.
Yeah, Lynn's just a great playmaker. It's just the shots aren't falling from Middle Creek tonight. It's not that they're getting bad chances or anything. It's just they just aren't dropping.
Yeah, Charisma Lynn, as I mentioned, a great player. Just someone that can control the tempo of the game for sure. And tonight has been in favor of the Mustangs.
Yeah, and you know, it's obvious that she's unhappy with how she's playing, but you got a whole other 2 quarters to change it.
Yeah.
And she's definitely looking to do that.
So a good pass to Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, that was beautiful.
And a good move inside, but she missed a layup as it would go to Majesty. Majesty looks to pass.
Lynn defended the 2-on-1 and cannot stop it.
Yeah, so Mustangs are now down 31-16 as the ball will be knocked out of bounds with 2 seconds left, and it'll go back to the Hawks. So, so I believe, like I said, the Hawks will have the ball now as Gamble will be taking it out.
Yeah, Middle Creek, I'm sure Coach Harris is not happy being down 15, but they can definitely turn it around. There's a lot of game left to be played.
So Carter takes the deep 3, and it'll be almost made. So 31-16 at the end of the half. But we have some Thoroughbred sponsors. The Butcher's Market, the go-to butcher shop in the Triangle for premium meats and specialty grocery. Fritz Orthodontics, offering outstanding orthodontic care for the entire family. The removal company can haul your junk and debris anything, anywhere, anytime.
We also have our Stallion Colt sponsors, Southwake Oral Surgery, delivering the finest state-of-the-art oral surgical care possible every day to every patient. From oil changes to engine replacement, they fix all makes and models. Christian Brothers Automotive.
Our halftime show is sponsored by Gladwell Orthodontics. A healthy, attractive smile is an important part of our lives at any age. Gladwell Orthodontics strives to set the standard in quality orthodontic care and offers a wide range of services. Smile more with Gladwell Orthodontics.
So Middle Creek's dance team out here beating us to the point. So Middle Creek, as I mentioned, their dance team coming out and performing tonight, looking as they have a second act, as they performed last week as well for the men's team. So the dance team, although with some technical difficulties, still has a great performance. But before we go to half, we Okay, so we're back, and we have a couple sponsors that we have to read before we come back to this game. So go ahead and take it, Sean.
Our halftime show is sponsored by Gladwell Orthodontics. A healthy, attractive smile is an important part of our lives at any age. Gladwell Orthodontics strives to set the standard in quality orthodontic care and offers a wide range of services. Smile more with Gladwell Orthodontics.
Okay, well, we have about 30 seconds left in this halftime period. But before we go into the third quarter of this game, Middle Creek down 31-16. At one point, it was just single-digit game, but Holly Springs definitely pulled away. Now with a 15-point lead. But Middle Creek can always come back. 15 points, definitely manageable. Just definitely tough. A tough hole they put themselves in the first half.
Yeah, we're definitely making progress. That's good.
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll be making some adjustments here. They looked better at the end of the half. They had some good transition play, some good offense going. The defense was struggling a little bit there at the end, but I'm sure they'll get it back going. And I'm sure Coach Harden's made some adjustments to really fix it up.
So Kiana Carter currently with the ball, who passes to the wing and Gamble, and now downside to Boyce. And Boyce making the jump hook yet again, as she is close to double digits.
Just amazing in the paint.
Right,
Just been
yeah.
impeccable.
She's been a great force down low, as Gamble will be called for Carter will be called for the foul on Charisma Lynn. So Lynn at the line for 2.
Always been a good free throw shooter. Hits her shots well. Gonna hit it here.
You call it right. She made her first free throw attempt. And it's a must at this point if they want to stay in the game to make her second. So I guess we'll see. So not converting on the second one.
Yeah.
Hawks will be pushing the pace. And the corner 3 will be taken by Steffens. And Williams will control the ball and pass to Lynn, who works its way around, but the shot will be missed.
And again, just the story of the game for Middle Creek, just missed opportunities.
But Tillett with the rebound, passes up to Beam. Beam gets the ball stolen by Gamble, though. Gamble having a great night here tonight. So she makes a good move, but will be blocked by Beam. And the ball will be outlet to Williams, and Williams will convert on the layup attempt. So Middle Creek getting out back on the board a little bit, trying to close the gap.
Yeah, what looked like a great move by Carter there. Got a good shot, but just blocked, and a great play in transition there by Middle Creek.
So the Hawks slowing down the pace a little bit here as Gamble just collects the ball and passes to Carter. Back to Gamble, and now inside to Boyce yet again. And Boyce will miss this time with a great defense by Tillett. And Linwood looks to come back and control the offense as taking a pull-up jumper. That'll be missed, though. And it'll go back for the Hawks. So I think one big thing here tonight is, especially for the Mustangs, they have just really not been hitting their shots. But the biggest thing that has been holding them back is the rebounding by the Hawks has just been dominant tonight, as they've grabbed so many more offensive rebounds than Middle Creek. It's just really pulled them out of the game.
Oh, yeah. And when you get second and third chances on rebounding, it's going to put you in a good position. But going into the game, if you looked at the stats, I mean, Middle Creek averaging 34 rebounds a game, with Holly Springs only averaging 18.
Right.
So it's really not what you would expect out of a Middle Creek team that's very good on rebounding per game and seems to do a good job of that.
So Holly Springs really coming out and playing well in the offensive end as well as the defensive, just having Middle Creek confused all over the floor, honestly. But Zacharias looks to have wanted to grab the rebound, and it looked to have come off Zacharias, but the ref, okay, so the side judge now says that it is Holly Springs ball, which it did appear
Yeah,
to be.
it definitely looked like that. Middle Creek's got a guard down low. They've been getting an easy shot in, and it's a really weird shot there. It's still a decent look.
Yeah, a hook shot attempted but missed. So Lynn will come back to the other end and grab her own rebound off the missed jump shot. So a good pass to number 11. That is Cassie Beam.
Yeah, Lynn's shots aren't falling, but she's still hustling and working hard out there and got a great assist there. She's got the lead down to 12.
So Lynn now guarding Carter. But like you said, a 12-point game now, 33-21. Middle Creek is still down to the Hawks, but Boyce making a great move inside, drawing the foul.
Yeah,
so she will get 2 shots here.
What looked like some good defense there, pushing her under the basket, but called for a foul there. Unlucky, but definitely the right call made there.
So Kaylee Boyce, 6 foot, only a sophomore, as I mentioned earlier. And she's had a really great night, converting her first free throw from the line.
Flawless. She's all the way into double digits by now. Just really great scoring.
Let's see how this one goes.
Second attempt. That'll be missed. Collected by Zacharias as she looks to initiate the offense, but will give the ball up to Lynn, who passes to Beam in the corner for 3.
Oh.
And that'll be made. So Cassie Beam with a 5-0 runner herself for this Middle Creek offense. And now just a 10-point lead for the Hawks, but that'll soon change as Kaylee Boyce. Another great play down low.
And another mistake on an inbounding play by Middle Creek. They get it back by some good hustle, but that's not what you want to see.
So Kai Richardson making a pass into Beam, that'll be tipped out. So Middle Creek will retain possession of the ball. Pass into Beam, and she has a quick trigger. Feet right inside, so that would have been a 2.
Yeah, she has time. I feel like she rushed that shot.
Yeah, she definitely did. If she had taken her time, she might have gotten a better shot opportunity. So Boyce with the ball almost stolen, but number 30 will air ball as Carter will collect herself, and she will also miss. But another offensive rebound, which has really just been the story of the game so far for the Hawks. They've just been dominant on defensive rebounding and offensive rebounding. I would say they almost have as many offensive as defensive rebounds tonight, if not more. So another offensive rebound, and Boyce finally gets the shot that she wanted, now deep into double digits. But Lynn comes up the court fast and throws up a shot behind her head and will be fouled.
Those are the kind of shots she makes. She can just put away any shot, and now she'll go to the line here for 2 shots, and 2 very important shots at that.
Now, Holly Springs going on a 4-0 run. Not something we want to see as a Middle Creek fan or player, but Lynn has a chance here to bring it within 12.
She goes for the shot and makes it.
Yeah, Middle Creek's done a good job of capitalizing on free throw. They've only missed 2 free throws so far, but they need every point they can get trying to come back into this game down 13.
So Lynn now with her second opportunity at the line. And she will capitalize, so making both free throws, just cutting the gap to 12 points. So a manageable lead for the Mustangs, as they could always come back. That would definitely be needed by a defensive and offensive effort.
Yeah, they're definitely looking to cut it down to single digits before the end of the quarter. They need to get to that.
So it looked to be good defense by Richardson. Would get the foul called on her, so Talia Steffens will go to the line for 2 shots.
Holly Springs also very big on capitalizing on their opportunities, making a majority of their free throws.
So a little bit of a jinx there, I guess. A missed free throw, but it looks like number 21 that is Justin Richardson. And she's had a great night tonight. She didn't start, but definitely came in and made an impact, scoring, I believe, with 8 points.
Yeah, this will
2
be
threes.
a night to remember for her. Her shot is looking great. And Holly Springs should be looking to get the ball to her on that 3-point line. She is looking very good at hitting those.
So Steffens going 1 for 2 from the line, as Middle Creek now being forced by the press again to give it the ball as quick as possible. And Zacharias for going for 2. That is her first bucket of the night, I believe.
Beautiful play drawn up there by Lynn. Clearly controlling the team, trying to figure it out, and a great job by Lynn. And I'm sure Coach Harden talked about that. Just a great job all around.
For sure, yeah. So that will go off the Hawks, and Lynn forcing the turnover. So Middle Creek really looking to capitalize off this. Lynn now dribbles up the left side of the court, gets some space, and will miss the pull-up jumper. But Tillett with the rebound, but eventually stolen by Majesty. And now Gamble coming up to the left side of the court, looking to make a play as a kick out to Majesty. Her fourth three-pointer of the night, but that is missed. So she is now shooting 50% from beyond the arc, and that'll be a jump ball. Good effort there by Richardson.
And Middle Creek will hold possession there. Just really a great hustle play there by both Middle Creek and Holly Springs. Holly Springs tying the ball up there, but great job by Maya Tillett there to get the ball, get a good rebound.
So Richardson now with the ball. Passing it to Charisma Lynn, who will now go to beam, and now with a deep three, and that'll be missed off the front iron. And rebounded by the Hawks, but then stolen by Zacharias. And Tillett looks to go up for the layup, and it will be made. So now just a 9-point lead, single digits for the first time since the first half.
Some good momentum here for Middle Creek, getting fired up over there on the bench. Only down by 9 now.
So this is when Middle Creek, if they want to stay in, has to make some great defensive and offensive plays. Richardson reaching in for the foul there. So that'll be Middle Creek's third foul of the half.
Although she got a foul there, I like that aggressive play from her. I mean, could easily have gotten a turnover on that just as easily as she got called for that foul.
Yeah, for sure. Just a great effort, which is really needed right now. I'm sure that's what Coach Harden's asking for. As another steal happened by Zacharias and pass it to Lynn, and she will miss her layup, but grab her on rebound. And now she will shoot the three-pointer and will airball it. So I feel like I've said this too much, but she's, again, I mean, she just continues to struggle. Shooting quite poorly tonight, which is, it's not something you say too often. So I'm sure she looks to build off tonight, as she will kind of lack off her offense or her defensive effort there. But the three-point shot was a miss, so now she will get another chance at getting this offense going. Beam with the corner three, and that'll be airballed, but rebounded by Richardson. Put back up for two, so now just a 7-point lead for the Hawks with 1 minute and 16 seconds left in the third period.
Yeah, 7-point game, and I mean, just great job by Richardson coming off the bench. Has been putting in some good work. Got a nice bucket there. And just an amazing move to the bucket there by Carter, and just incredible play. And Gamble, both of them are just working incredibly hard trying to get the ball. Good points.
So Beam finally making a corner three. Her second three-pointer made of the night, as she had airballed her first three-point attempt from that same location. So now Majesty shooting another three-pointer, and that would be an airball. And she has lacked in making her three-pointers after making her second one. And she's missed now 3 in a row.
Yeah, Middle Creek looking to hold the ball a little bit. You've got 6-point deficit.
So they need to move the ball into the front court.
Wonderful pass.
They've got
Good pass. Wow. And a miss. But Zacharias gets the ball back, and that'll be missed as well. So 2 missed opportunities that needed to be, that really needed to be made, especially because they can definitely come back in this game. So Holly Springs capitalizing off that miss as Majesty makes a bucket. And now Lynn going up the court, looking for 2, and that'll miss. So Middle Creek going into the fourth quarter up 43-35. And before we go, we have some more sponsors.
So we've got our Stallion Colt sponsors here, and Southwick Oral Surgery, delivering the finest state-of-the-art oral surgical care possible, every day to every patient. And we've got Christian Brothers Automotive, from oil changes to engine replacement. They fix all makes and models.
The Butcher's Market, the go-to butcher shop in the Triangle for premium meats and specialty grocery. Fritz Orthodontics, offering outstanding orthodontic care for the entire family. The Removal Company, can haul your junk and debris, anything, anywhere, anytime. So this has been the Sports Block, and we'll be right back. So we're back with 43-35 game here. So Middle Creek definitely picking up some momentum before the quarter ended.
Oh, yeah.
1 point down in double digits, and now just bringing it back to a 8-point lead, I should say, for the Hawks.
Great work there. They nearly cut it down to 4 and down by 8. And Holly Springs coming out of the gates firing, getting that lead back up to double digits, up to 10.
So Talia Stafford making a good jump shot there to make it back double digits as Lynn fights for her possession of the ball. But Sakai Richardson taking her first jumper of the night, rebounded by Zacharias, put up, and a great layup by Zacharias. A great move and great effort there by the Mustangs.
Beautiful reverse layup. And I mean, it hasn't been Middle Creek's night shooting, but they've definitely out-hustled them in the second half of basketball. So great job.
So that'll be a foul called against Sakai Richardson, and Kaylee Boyce will be going to the line for 2 free throws. She went 1 for 2 in her first attempt, so we'll see how she does here.
Yeah, I believe that's Richardson's 3rd or 4th foul of the night. Should watch out for that, and it's very tricky to guard Boyce down low. She's been incredible in the paint and just has an incredible looking hook shot.
So J.D. Gamble will be going for Shania Nurse as
She makes it.
Kaylee Boyce. She had missed her first, but I believe made her second. So she's shooting 50% on the night still. As Beam bringing the ball up the court, and that'll be trapped. But eventually end up in Lynn's hands with a great pass to Tillett, but that'll be blocked. But it will stay with the Mustangs as the ball will have bounds.
Yeah,
So a good shot attempt by Tillett, but just an even better block by Boyce, better defense.
Yeah, great closing there. It's what they needed to stop. That is a really good play. It looked open, but it's a great closing.
So Middle Creek working the ball well around and forces the foul on Zacharias against Boyce. So that'll be the 3rd foul of the night.
Oh, great block.
And actually, we're going to send this down to John, our sideline reporter. What's up, John?
If you don't think we can win this game, then do the best you can. Words by the coach of the Middle Creek Mustangs coach as we enter the 4th quarter. And he is right. Middle Creek does have a great chance of coming back and winning this game, but they have to try harder and stronger like they did last quarter. We got less than 7 minutes left in this game, and I'll send it back to you guys up there. This is John Krevich by the sideline.
Thanks, John. Thanks for that insider information there. And yeah, Middle Creek are definitely in this game, only down by 9 points. And we've seen Coach Harton's words really helping them out here. They're really working hard, and you can tell they're out hustling Holly Springs, and it's keeping them in this game here.
So Coach Harton taking a timeout here with 6 minutes and 58 seconds to go in the game. This has been the Sports Block, and we'll be right back. So now we're back with the Mustangs trailing 46-37, but definitely putting up a good fight here as Zacharias inbounds to Lynn, and Lynn looking to go up for the shot attempt, but will be called for the foul, and that foul will go against Layla Harris. She's confused on whether that be a foul call or not, but it will stay on the floor, so it won't really affect any points, really.
It looked like she might have stepped out of bounds, but was clearly pushed out of bounds.
Yeah.
Couldn't really stop the speed.
So Williams with a poor pass inside that'll eventually be stolen by the Hawks and taken inside, but will be called for a foul, and she'll go to the line for 2. J.D. Gamble, that is. Actually, I should correct myself. That'll stay on the floor. But that will be Middle Creek's 6th foul. Gamble being called for the up and down as she had hopped up before she shot the ball.
Yeah, she was excited to shoot the ball. She was open over there. She's been having a great night. Been all over the court, but
Yeah, you can't blame her, but they're just getting a little too too many hop steps in there. So Lynn working out of the back court, trying to beat the Hawks up the court, but will miss her layup attempt to get it back and then go back up, getting the foul drawn. Charisma Lynn, that is.
Charisma Lynn is just playing hard. I mean, she might not be shooting her best, but she is putting in everything to win this game, and you can tell why all these players respect her and just pass the ball to her. Just a great job.
Yeah, giving a great effort tonight. You can obviously tell as she will get 2 free throws to the line here, converting on her first.
Looking to send this to a 7-point game, just chipping away at that lead. Charisma Lynn for a second free throw.
Yeah, you think if they're down by 14, and actually more than 14 at one point, then you can definitely cut it down from 7.
Yeah,
so,
down by 19 in the second quarter. Not what they were looking for. Maybe a back court there. Nothing called.
very close, but no call. So that'll be a missed shot and rebounded by Tillett and controlled by Zacharias as it was bounced around. And she will bring the ball up the court and make a good pass inside of Tillett, but that'll be an up and down travel.
A great move by Zacharias. Beat the press. Normally we see the ball pass to Charisma Lynn because she's just been incredible beating the press, but just a great job.
So Gamble with a good move inside, but couldn't convert on the layup. So now a pass to Beam and a great pass to number 10, that is Shea Williams, but she can't convert on the layup. So the Hawks are going back the other way and getting the foul called. That is number 30, Talith Steffens. So she will go to the line for 2 now.
Yeah, and this was what we saw when Middle Creek started cutting into the lead. A lot of fast breaks. It's just unlucky to miss the layup down there after some great play to get a good look. But as you can see, Holly Springs is looking to capitalize here on their made opportunity.
So a made free throw brings the lead to 8 points now, 47-39. The Hawks will lead with 5 minutes and 44 seconds to go in this fourth period. And Steffens converting on both of her free throw attempts, which is really big for the Hawks at this point to make sure that Middle Creek doesn't come back. But if you're Middle Creek, you really hope to keep scoring at the high rate that they are. So a foul will be called at the other end on Zacharias.
You can tell it's just a hard-fought game. They're both just taking it to them every possession, and a great job drawing a foul there, and had a good look at maybe an and one there.
Yeah, I mean a great effort being done by Middle Creek, getting to the line a lot, both teams really, and converting a good amount. Although Zacharias misses her first.
Yeah, unlucky off the middle iron there.
So big shots here for Middle Creek. Once again, still down single digits at 9, but the made free throw would cut it to 8. So
big defensive possession here for Middle Creek. Gotta stop them. They've been scoring. And a quick bucket there by Carter. Just incredible.
Holly Springs just keeps going right at Middle Creek and doesn't stop. But Lynn goes back up and misses her layup attempt. I mean, that just seems to be happening all night where it's been, she's made great moves inside, but it just hasn't been finishing. So Gamble with the great pass inside to Steffens.
Just great hustle all night from Gamble. She's been everywhere.
I feel like both teams have some great hustle.
Steal by Carter and pass to Gamble as Gamble open but passes up to her shot, which will eventually be called a travel. So Holly Springs really looking to pull away at this point, now up 12 again. And it's really been tough for Middle Creek to come back, being down in these big situations. But a foul will be called on Maya Tillett.
Great job by Maya there to decide to just take it to the basket. And he had passes, but just took it to the basket, had a decent look, just fouled so aggressively there was no chance of a bucket.
So Tillett getting two free throw opportunities.
Yeah, Holly Springs looking to just pull away here up by 12. Middle Creek's gotta start playing good defense here to get it in.
So,
Don't go for the second shot. She makes it.
so Middle Creek now down 11. Actually, the shot made by Tillett. And Holly Springs really in no rush here, although they will set up their offense. And 15 with a great move inside. 15, that was Harris. He really made a great move, but couldn't find the basket. And that'll be stolen away from Zacharias.
What a chase down by Nurse. Amazing hustle.
Whoa.
Wow, Carter, was right. She made a great move inside. She's really been great. Her and Gamble have been just the two guards, just making plays all night as another steal by the Hawks. And at this point, it's looking like Holly Springs is pulling away as Middle Creek had a great opportunity in the third and fourth quarter to come back. But now it's not looking so great as it's a 13-point deficit for the Mustangs. And now Steffens will go to the line for two. Actually, a 1-on-1.
Yeah, 2 free throws here really kind of shuts the door. A 15-point lead. 4 minutes to go. I mean, anything can happen. But Middle Creek's going to have to secure the ball better, and I feel like they're making passes a little too late. Saw that pass to Tillett. She was open earlier, but they closed in on it well.
Yeah, just a tough night for Middle Creek. Really had a tough time moving the ball up and down the court against this team. They're really long, lengthy, and can really move up and down the court well. So,
well, it seems like Holly Springs is just not running out of energy. I mean, Lynn isn't either, but when you have Gamble and Carter just not running out of energy, just going up and down the court everywhere, making plays, it's tricky to win.
So Middle Creek calling a timeout, down 56-41 with 4 minutes left in this period. So this has been the Sports Block. We'll be right back. So now we're back in the fourth period. Middle Creek still down 56-41, which was just a 7-point deficit at one point, has now turned into 15. And Holly Springs bringing back the press, which has really been a struggle all night for Middle Creek. They've had a tough time just getting out of the press, but this time it'll be Beam taking the 7-foot jumper and will convert.
And it seems they've figured out how to beat that press, but it might be too late. You never know. And another great bucket there.
I mean, Carter's really had a great second half and a great game in general. She's just been getting to the basket at will and using her speed to get inside against Yancey's defenders. So a poor pass by Zacharias will be stolen by Gamble.
Yeah, just kind of threw it up, and Gamble's been incredible. And we're going to see a foul called on the floor.
So a 1-and-1 here. Could have possibly been an and one if it were called another way, but thankfully for Middle Creek, it's not. As the first free throw will be made.
Yeah, high school rule, there is no continuation. Right. I know you see that in the NBA, but
yeah,
no continuation, so it's just
so right off the foul, like the shot must go up. So Holly Springs taking their timeout. Middle Creek down 60-43 with 3 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the fourth. This has been the Sports Block, and we'll be right back. So we're back once again. Middle Creek, like I said before we left, just really struggling still. Looking like a comeback is going to be tough at this point. But they've really put themselves in a hole here, down 17 points as they were down 19 earlier in this game. And bad pass by Lynn, which would be stolen by the Hawks, and an easy layup will be it will be blown and go out. That was on Harris, but she had a great chance there at a layup to make the lead to 19, but won't convert. So Middle Creek get the ball once again.
Yeah, Middle Creek, it looked like they just figured out how to beat the press and then just left Charisma Lynn just all alone back there with 4 defenders on her. Really not a good chance as the ball is taken out of the air on a pass.
So Harris now capitalizing on her steal, and that has really been the story of the night. As I mentioned earlier, the rebounding and the turnovers have just killed the Mustangs. I mean, they really haven't given themselves an opportunity to get up the court and make offensive plays. As Gamble knocks the ball out of bounds.
I feel like to
Middle Creek.
beat that press, I mean, you just got to keep the ball moving, and Middle Creek's falling right into their trap, just holding the ball there, leaving them time, and just incredible job by Holly Springs with this press all game. Normally, you beat the press in the fourth quarter and everything, but they have not run out of energy, and that is clear.
Yeah, Holly Springs really making a statement here as they look to control the SWAC, as they will be number 1 in the conference after this game, assuming they win. But a blown layup will only lead to another basket by Gamble. So Gamble and Carter being a great duo out of the backcourt tonight, really just cleaning up each other's mistakes.
Oh, yeah. Just incredible speed. I mean, we've seen it 4 years with Charisma Lynn, but when you have players like Charisma Lynn and Gamble and Carter, I mean, you could do a lot with that speed, athleticism.
So Lynn making a good assist to Shea Williams to shorten the gap a little bit, but like I said, at this point, it's just tough to take away such a large margin. So Lynn will control the ball, but get fouled. And it'll be Carter on the foul, and they'll bring it back the other way. So Carter will be shooting her free throw attempts, but this will be a one-on-one opportunity, as the next foul will be a bonus plus for any team. Granted 2 shots.
Big free throw here, even though it's a big deficit. Still important.
Yeah, it's important for Middle Creek to at least put up a fight here at the end of the fourth quarter, which will show your coach a lot, Coach Harden, which I'm sure he'll like to see his players still hustling, even after a loss like tonight. Holly Springs just, I wouldn't say not a great team on paper, as they have a lot of height and length, but really just coming out tonight and proving that they're a really exceptional team, and that although having a few losses on the season, that they're still a great team and a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, as you can see in the record of Holly Springs, they went down to that D.C. tournament, and it's clear they're improving their play. Went 1-1 in D.C. and won their last game in that big tournament.
So Williams, the rebound, should be bringing up the court, and that'll be poked away by Gamble.
We see our camera guy, Mason Welch, trying to make a play on that ball down there.
Well, at this point, Middle Creek might need him. Just having a tough time. And Lynn passing him the ball.
Good look here. And a big-time block.
Swatted away by Harris. Great block. And she looks to finish on the offensive end as well, but will not convert and will draw the foul.
Yeah, feed the offense into the defense, or the defense into the offense. So great job rewarding the good defense, and she'll go to the line to shoot too.
So Middle Creek with 10 fouls now. Really just a tough outing for Middle Creek. And at this point, it's kind of hard to say that they've done anything really exceptional. Struggling in many things tonight, other than possibly just free throw shooting. Just Holly Springs has just been a dominant force all night. So Harris making both her free throws, extending the lead to 19. Taylor controlling the ball past the Beam. Beam with the pull-up jumper from 18 and will be missed. So Tillett looking to have a rebound. That will be called a jump ball.
And great job by Tillett hustling to get that jump ball, and the possession will stay with Middle Creek.
So Beam, the inbounder here. As Lynn passes back out to Beam. Beam with 3, and it was missed, but she will be fouled on a 3-point attempt, which means that she will get 3 free throws awarded.
Yeah, and I mean, if time wasn't running out, I mean, that'd be a big play here, especially to hit all 3. But, I mean, down 19, unlucky and unlikely.
So her first free throw will be missed off the back iron, but still with 2 more attempts. So Middle Creek now down 66-47 with 1:27 left in this 4th period. You don't want to say that they gave up in this game, because I don't believe that's the case. I just believe Holly Springs really just outlasted them.
Oh, yeah.
Had so much energy coming out in the second half and really blew it out of proportion in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, it seems like the Mustangs ran out of steam. I mean, they were putting on great displays of offense and defense in the 3rd quarter. They just seemed like they were burned out by Carter and Gamble here in this 4th, as they've just been putting on a great display of offense and defense here.
Yeah, almost 70 points now for Holly Springs. Something that, is just not seen a whole lot, as Lynn misses at another layup, and they've all just seemed to roll out tonight, although they've mostly been all good looks. So Carter with back-to-back layups, and she is definitely now in the 20-point range.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, this is a big statement win for Holly Springs. I mean, you'll play them again in the conference, but just a real big win. It's a great win for morale, putting up 70 points against probably one of your bigger rivals in the conference.
Yeah, Middle Creek and Holly Springs tonight would be battling for that first place in the SWAC, as I mentioned earlier. And it's definitely looking like Holly Springs is the dominant force in the SWAC right now. So
only about 25 seconds left, and Carter still going strong.
Yeah, Holly Springs have just played well recently, and it's really showing that they've got good morale, good momentum, and they definitely are all on the same page here.
Yeah.
As Gamble there, or Carter, takes a rough hit into the wall, but hopefully she'll be fine. Don't want to see an injury, not this late in the game, but just an incredible showing for her and Gamble. And, of course, I mean, just good hustle all around, both teams.
So 2 shots here to extend the lead to what can be now 23, as the first shot is missed. So Holly Springs will move to 5-4 in the season and 2-0 in conference play, as Middle Creek will move to 4-4 and 1-1 in conference play. So Middle Creek is going to look to come back and try to get a win against a non-conference opponent in Millbrook for their next game. And Cassie Beam will shoot a late 3, which will be blocked. And Holly Springs throwing up a late shot, which wasn't needed, but will be missed anyways. So our final score is 73-50. Your Mustangs will lose tonight to the Hawks. And before we go, we have some more sponsors to read off. So go ahead, Sean.
Thank you, Griff. We're going to start off. Our halftime show is sponsored by Gladwell Orthodontics. A healthy, attractive smile is an important part of our lives, at any age. Gladwell Orthodontics strives to set the standard in quality orthodontic care and offers a wide range of services. Smile more with Gladwell Orthodontics. We also have the Butcher's Market, the go-to butcher shop in the Triangle for premium meats and specialty grocery. Fritz Orthodontics, offering outstanding orthodontic care for the entire family. And the Removal Company, who can haul your junk and debris, anything, anywhere, anytime.
So remember to come back for the Millbrook game that will be happening later this week, and we look to see you soon. This has been the Sports Block, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.